How often do sprinters actually run at a full all-out sprint versus doing tempo runs, striding drills, etc.? Not that often. Ultramarathoners put in a lot of mileage, but how many times did they do a full 50 or 100-mile race? Quite infrequently. Olympic athletes aim to peak basically once every 4 years. What do these all have in common? The majority of your time should be spent training rather than performing. Hey there, my name's John, and that's why on this channel I endeavor to place a large focus on the training side of things. It's in the goddamn name. I show you my uncut, actual training sets in most videos rather than stage sets at sub-maximal intensities with excellent lighting. I really want to showcase this authentic, real style of fitness. The process of getting fit does not play out like a sexy Instagram reel of feats of strength and flashy looking movements. These things are the result of consistent, basic exercises done with intent and intensity. It's nothing flashy, but that's where 80% of the results come from, just nailing the basics through repeated practice and iteration. So when you're watching my videos, I encourage you to remember that the most important thing is that you train, not how you train. Just get out there, start training, and don't stop. 80% of it is just you putting in the effort, and I'm here to motivate you and share my own practice and help you with that final 20% of strategy, mindset, and programming. Here are some signs you might be focusing on performing rather than training. And I've done all of these at various times, so don't judge yourself for it. Just observe it and take action. You might have a performance focus if you're constantly trying to test your 1-rep max. With the deadlift right now, I'm only working in the 6 to 12 rep range. I'm never testing singles. I don't care what my 1-rep max is because that's more of an effect than a cause. The cause is the working sets. General strength that I can actually apply to my life, lifting things in real life, and having a sturdy and durable back is determined more by what I can do for many reps than what I can do for 1 rep. People often say, what do you squat? What do you deadlift? And then the answer they give is something that happened one time, peaked, with an outrageous warm-up. They can't reproduce it given a whole month to do so. I'd much rather know what you can deadlift right now. It's going to be a lot less, but it's much more representative of how well your training transfers to the rest of your life. It's a much better standard of how strong you actually are, not how you performed one time under ideal conditions. You might have a performance focus if you're getting upset or you judge yourself on a poor training day, as if you had just lost a competition. Remember that everyone experiences natural highs and lows, and some days may not feel great. Even if you're managing stress and training well, there will still be times when you don't meet your expectations or find a workout more challenging than anticipated. That's fine. The goal is to keep exercising consistently, not to achieve peak performance every single day. Your body and mind won't remember the specifics of a workout a year from now, but they will remember the cumulative effort that you've put in. You might be overemphasizing performance if you're ego lifting. By ego lifting, I mean upping the weight too quickly at the expense of the technique that will actually result in the stimulus that you want. I do think a bit of this is fine, especially to keep you motivated, or if you feel ready to just test a new weight, but if you're consistently rushing progression, trying to see progression on paper when it's really not there in your performance and in your actual body, you might be chasing performance over training. And this can be another case of just thinking about fitness as a short-term game. How much weight can I lose in 30 days? How fast can I add 10 kilos to my bench press? No, it's a long-term game. In 5 years, no one's going to remember how much weight you lost in 30 days if you gain it all back. Fitness, physical capacity, and health are all long-term games. We want to keep playing as long as possible. The best results will come to those who stay in the game the longest. Most of the fastest methods for short-term games get beat by slower, more sustainable methods in the long run. It's some real-life tortoise and hare shit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.